Pete here with PeteGustis.com. I got some very good news. Of course, if you saw me on Channel 69 News, you'll realize that we actually opened up real estate in Pennsylvania. So, real estate is now essential in every other state except for Pennsylvania. Real estate was considered essential, and there have been a lot of problems with not having it essential in Pennsylvania. Keep in mind, we're not saying this is a free for all. What we would like to do is have safe practices in our industry. So I'm going to review some of those for you. So if you're interested in buying or selling real estate right now, you can do so. You can look at properties. You don't have to have virtual tours. And basically, you can have in person meetings. Keep in mind, you should do it if you wish to do it. And also, we have some documentation that usually would need to be filled out. So the purpose of this, of course, is to recognize the fact that coronavirus or COVID-19 is real and it can be transmitted. Um, so business is subject to guidance and your understanding. So we will be allowed to have appointments, we're allowed to have appraisals, notaries, title services, and mortgage originators to all operate, but they must do it in a safe and compliant manner. So the short story is we're allowed to have in-person activities. That means we can show properties. It's supposed to be the real estate professional and two people inside the property, and you're supposed to practice social distancing. The seller is also supposed to provide relevant, up-to-date safety information and protocols as far as cleaning, sanitizing their property, and discuss the benefits of risks of in-person activities. So we basically have some paperwork that states whether or not you have been in contact or yourself are sick from COVID-19. And if you are, you're supposed to disclose that. So a potential buyer who comes to the property would know. The buyer is also supposed to self-certify a screening whether they themselves have been sick. If they are, they're of course supposed to give a notice to the buyer so they obviously don't get anybody sick. They're also asking that you avoid physical contact with a property whenever possible. That's, don't touch a lot of doorknobs, switches, drapes, interiors, and sanitize when you leave. So my plan is actually to have a small backpack with me, carry the protective equipment with me, and also hand sanitizing wipes so I can wipe things out when I get to the property and also when I'm leaving the property. So keep in mind, I'm trying to make it safe for my buyers, and also safe for the sellers when I leave. Also, they're stating that we should minimize food activities during our appointments. I think really they're talking about open houses. Typically, I'm not bringing food when I'm showing homes, but it does say to minimize food during in-person activities. So finally, they're asking us to follow social distancing practices. That's maintain 6 feet from other individuals, wash your hands frequently for at least 20 seconds, or use hand sanitizer. If you're coughing or sneezing, use your elbow, not your hands. Do not shake hands with other people. Do not press or contact surface areas. If you're sick, don't go visit other people's homes. And if you're sick, don't have people visit you. Then also it says don't go to group gatherings more than 25 people. That includes business events and other meetings. So these are the practices that the real estate industry is expecting us to follow. And as you can see, when you're following these practices, it should keep us safe and still allow us to buy and sell real estate in Pennsylvania. So if you need help, give me a call, or if you have questions, it's Pete at 610-209-9219. Pete, 610-209-9219. And have a great day. Oh, I forgot one thing. If you want a copy of the real estate guidance information emailed to you, feel free to email me at pete at petegustis.com. That's P-E-T-E at PETEGUSTIS.com. I'd be happy to send you the information. And of course, as a realtor, I actually have a bag prepared with everything I need for appointments. So if I have clients that have the need and want to be safe during any of the appointments, I can provide booties, gloves if you need it, masks if you need it, sanitation wipes, hand cleanser, and whatever's necessary. Okay, have a great day and be safe.